we doing, everybody? I just got over to Vince's. Say hi to everybody.
Hi, YouTube world.
We have a very, very special video in store for y'all today. Well, first of all, let's show an update of the garage. What's going on right now? So we have the 1 of 3 Jubilee that y'all saw a couple weeks ago us upload. We have the 930 Turbo, the Audi R8, which at this point you've seen our new wrap on it, the QR code wrap. So technically it's called the QR8 now. We got old Corvette, all the classics over here. But today we just took delivery of a brand new car that's going in here right now, and it might be the coolest one yet. Stay tuned. We're going out to grab it right now.
Okay guys, we got a special delivery today from Reliable Carriers, the best in the business. Let's see what he's got in the truck. What do you think, Dylan?
I think that we have a lot of cool cars in that garage behind us, and this one today, it might take the cake for me. Wait till y'all see this. It's gonna be insane. Maybe the biggest and one of the most important cars we get on the channel. You thought the Jubilee video was cool. This is gonna be next level.
Wait a minute, how the heck did he get out of it? He said, we had to push it in. I thought, well, I guess y'all done this a few times. Y'all know what you're doing.
So,
the nose sucked because the roof part comes over and you can't, it's hard.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I can tell y'all for sure, it's not an Equinox. It's not another Equinox.
There is a nice Corvette up there.
There is a C8. Hey, that door over there is open. Should I give them a sneak peek?
You could sneak peek here, right here.
I guess they're about to see it. Oh, nope, you're not gonna see it.
Right here. Come on.
Do I do it?
Yeah.
Do I do it?
Ah!
Y'all are going to catch a little bit of it in 3. Do I do it? No. No? Okay, he said don't do it. We're getting the back of it.
Gonna catch it.
Oh my God! What is that? What is that, y'all?
Right there. You know what that is? That's unbelievable what that is. Well, what do you think? Do you like it? Do you know what it is? There we go, folks. That's what it is. Wonder what the cold start's gonna sound like.
Yeah. Wait till we hear this. What y'all think right now? Look at this thing. It is off the trailer, unloaded. It is gorgeous. Alright, y'all. First drive in the Ford GT. Check this thing out.
Very smooth, like I remember Shannon's car. Got used to the clutch a little bit now. Seems like every clutch has got their own personality, so you got to figure it out.
Here's the big thing, y'all. How many miles are on this car, Vince?
There are 6,235 miles.
Can't really see it, but yeah, 6,235 miles. That's insane. 2006 Ford GT, one of how many?
I think there's 1,300 in 2006. And don't quote me, I want to say this is a Canadian car. So I think that there's only like 200 that went to Canada.
Were you about to say Canada?
To Canada. Yeah. Exactly.
One thing I'll say, stay tuned for a lot more content with this thing, as well as the wrapped R8, which I'm sure y'all have seen by now, as well as the 1 of 3 in the country Jubilee, as well as everything else we got in the garage, what we got going on at the shop. It's gonna be good.
Alright, so guys, look at this. First gear, way over here and up. Look how far that is over. And reverse is even further. Reverse is way over there. What you would normally think is like reverse.
Yeah. And then the really cool thing I just realized is you look back and bam.
Supercharger right in your face.
Check that out. This thing is sweet.
Think we should put a bigger pulley on it?
Big pulley, straight piped exhaust.
Yeah, exactly.
Exhausts are reversible.
Yes.
So that wouldn't affect it being a collector's car, right?
Wouldn't think so. The first thing I gotta figure out is how to take that adapter out of that back bumper, and slide it in.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a YouTube video on that somewhere. But okay, we had a little technical difficulties there, but so we've actually had 2 cars delivered today. 4 GT, and the more important one is my daughter's new car. For her, she's going to be completely surprised. She doesn't know I've got it yet, but we got her a Porsche Macan S. So she knew we were looking at it. The person we were buying it from, we gave him 2 weeks to find another car, so she still thinks he's looking for another car. But I just went and picked it up right before the GT was delivered. So to me, that's more important than this today.
To me, this is really cool.
To me, I don't agree with that.
Sorry, Alexis.
Repeat what you said about working for the company that.
Okay, so for the Ford GT program, worked for a company, Drexelmeier, a German company. We did the interior development for the Ford GT. A lot of people know it 05, 06. It actually started in 04. And the first facility that vehicle was birthed was actually, it was in an old saline facility in Detroit. The windows, doors, everything was boarded up. I mean, it looked like a place you didn't want to enter. And basically, the egg on my face, first of all, was walking into the facility, walking over to one of the vehicles that was on the dyno running, listening to the exhaust, and a guy asking me from Ford engineer said, "What do you think of the exhaust?" And I said, "It sounds a little bit wimpy for the car that it is." And he stuck out his hand and said, "I'm the engineer for the exhaust and drivetrain." So, but he said, "I agree with you. That's what we're tuning."
Well, I will say the seats are very comfortable. Even though they don't look like they would be comfortable, they are very comfortable.
Yeah. Well, the interior of that car, a lot of people don't know too, the actual substrate beneath the leather is a material called Asdale Featherlight. And it's like a compressed synthetic fiber. And it's actually lighter than carbon fiber.
Oh.
If you were to, not that I encourage it, but if you were to cut that leather and pull it back, it would almost look like white fiberglass.
Really?
And there you have it. The GT has taken its rightful place at home here in the Lexi Lulu collection.
Hopefully it's as simple as it looks. That'd be nice. So you got about a 1 1/4 inch there. So this is going to move in about the same. It's going to look.
So it's just this piece that's coming off.
That piece right there, yeah. So
Okay.
8 bolts on each one.
And then that'll come back in recessed more.
Put the bumper back in right here.
Why do they do that in Canada?
It's just a bumper, whatever their impact rules
Really?
or guidelines, they had to have that in, which luckily enough, Ford developed something that was pretty simple.
Yeah.
That you could change it if you needed to versus you're stuck with it and you can't, you know.
So what's the process like here? Are we just taking off these bolts?
We think.
We think?
That's the thought right now. I thought that was metal, but it looks like it's wrapped. What do you think for the tag?
OM GT.
Yeah.
That was a good one I've heard. I don't know. What do you think?
Got one more in mind.
Yeah.
Enzo who?
I like that.
And then I gotta have another one. I could do just Enzo and put a question mark over there.
Enzo Who would be really funny because of Ford versus
People
Ferrari.
understand that though?
They should.
Ferrari people will.
Yeah, Ferrari people definitely will.
Should. But will they?
If you brought this to the exotic car show that we went to last week and had Enzo Who on that plate with all those Ferraris there, it'd be hilarious.
Yeah. There's a new GT there. Really nice one.
Yeah.
It's like a sky blue and with white interior. It was no stripes at all, just solid. It was really nice.
I think everybody would have been drooling over this thing there, though.
I like the tail lights. You can put those in something. I'm sure you can just buy those.
You like what?
The tail lights.
The tail lights?
The tail lights would be cool in something else.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm sure you can just buy them. Call it the Ford dealership.
Just call it a Ford dealership. Get some Ford GT tail lights.
The maintenance on these things are not like a Ferrari or Lamborghini. I hear horror stories of Lamborghinis costing $20,000.
Oh,
to
yeah.
change the oil.
Yeah.
This is a 5.4 liter truck motor out of something else Ford had with a supercharger on it. I mean, they only had like 16 or 18 months to build this car. I mean, let me show you the keys.
There's no Lambo tax?
No, look. I got the same key fob as a Ford Escort.
I'm gonna go buy me an Escort so I can have the same keys as a Ford GT.
I should have took these four.
Repeat that one time for the camera.
There's a bolt stuck down in here where my finger is.
Yeah.
That I'm not able to get to, so I should have took these four off first, because my thought was take the bumper off.
Yeah.
And then the inner brace.
That's what I thought too.
But you gotta, I won't be able to, I might be able to get to it.
So what's step one now? To do it the right way.
Take these four you can see off first.
Okay.
Here.
Yep.
And here.
Yep.
And then take this piece off the bumper. I think.
Got it.
Ask
Okay.
me again
You
when I
think?
get it off.
We'll let y'all know in a few.
Did you get it? I got that one now. But there's a bunch of Canadian sand in here.
Canadian
I
sand.
guess it's Canadian sand. There's a bunch of sand.
What did I say one day almost?
You said, what did you,
You
say?
said you were going to get ready to say this, and I'm like, yes.
Canada.
Yeah, Canada.
Canada.
Take a look. Y'all want to know something? How much were these cars like new? Or like what are
Like
they?
150. 150 new sticker. I actually got a company, he sent me that I can get all the original, well not original, but remade sticker, dealer sticker and all that, because he didn't have any of that, so I'm going to order that.
Just so
But it's
people,
about 150, somewhere around there.
for the internet people, this is about a $5 Harbor Freight ratchet I'm using.
$5 ratchet on a, what, these are, what, close to $500,000 now?
The range, I'd say 400 to 600.
400 to 600?
For the non-heritage edition. The heritage, I don't know what the heritage is running. It used to be 600,000 before all the prices went up, so it might be.
How many heritage editions were made?
I'm not sure.
No. Starting to come out. Got that one bolt holding on to it.
I put one back in the top to keep it from falling off.
You can tell he's done this a time or two. This diffuser is actually pretty crazy on it.
Yeah. So yeah, the kit to do the whole delete and cover up is like $3,500.
There it is.
There we go.
So that was just the 4 bolts on each side?
Yep. Or, yeah, 4 on each side, so 8 in total.
Yeah.
And then we'll undo these 4.
Take those off after, and this will
Take
come
this
right out.
off, and then put the bumper back on.
Running around with these big fat bumper on the back that looks stupid. Okay.
What if they gotta have it?
Well, yeah, if they're in Canada, then they gotta have it.
So say what you just said again?
I said there's 277 Canada Ford GT. And so we're one of them. So that's 276.
Yeah.
And for the other 3 that know how to do this already, then you don't need to watch the video. For the other 273 that don't, this is how you take it off.
Okay.
Or if you live in Canada, then you gotta leave it on, then just leave it on, okay?
Alright.
We just thought it was a good idea, okay?
Alright.
Just Dylan, okay?
So, if y'all can afford a Ford GT and don't know how to take out 8 bolts, this video is for you. What did I just say? My guess was what?
I think you said like 9 inches.
If I said that was 9 inches, then sheesh.
You gotta quit telling your girlfriend that.
He's got her whip confused.
2 inches. I was saying 1.25 inches, which that's still 1.5 inches right there, but yeah, from there.
For the
to
record, I
there,
said 2 inches.
2 inches. 2 inches.
Actually, less than that. Actually, 1 inch and about 3/4.
So after those 4 bolts, you just take out these 4 back
You
bolts,
say, Tyler?
and you're good, right?
Theoretically, you're good.
Theoretically, we'll see if anything pops up.
Because he measured it from the outside.
Oh, did
You
he?
got to take off.
That 1/8 of an inch.
Yep. So you're more like inch and 13/16.
1 and 13/16.
These taillights we should have put in the back of the Defender.
That'd be cool.
Tyler likes those taillights.
Yeah, they out of a damn Thunderbird.
Probably.
That's what they look like.
Sold all the parts from different cars.
It's coming off. I'm gonna hold up. There it is. 8 bolts, huh?
Look, there's a Canadian sand.
You didn't see it. Yeah. Shaking it out of
Canadian
it.
sand.
It must be doing something fancy though. 16 injectors. Let's see what this is going to look like.
It should butt right up to it, right?
Should.
One would think. Bang! And it's done.
See, bud.
Look how much closer that is. What y'all think? What do you think? First of all, it's your car.
Much better.
Much better?
Much better.
It looks sweet.
Look, exhaust.
You can actually see the exhaust tips now.
Yep.
It looks way better. And all it was 8 bolts.
8 bolts.
8 bolts.
How many bolts? 8? 10? Plus 2?
8.
8 plus the 2?
8. Actually, it was 16 bolts.
Oh, 16 bolts.
Because there's 4, and then 4 in the extension.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Side, so
Yeah.
16 bolts.
16 bolts. That looks a heck of a lot better, though.
Oh yeah, much better.
Now, let us know in the comments below. Should he do the bumper delete next?
That would be the next step.
So the bumper delete would be taking this whole thing off. This off. They'd put a piece in there and then
Straight in
new
there.
exhaust.
And exhaust would have to be
Yeah.
cut or new exhaust. Hefner exhaust.
It would look good. But it is a collector car.
It can all be put back.
It can all be put back. Editor, throw in a clip right here. Show what it looked like before, and now show what it looks like after. So this is after. And then show the before product on the screen right here. What looks better, y'all? Before or after? Let us know. Looks awesome though. And there you have it. That was introducing the Ford GT. Y'all are gonna be seeing a lot more of this car. We'll be doing a bunch more videos with it. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.